everybody from Jonh O'Groats.
The sun is shining. It's actually really warm. I mean, it's 25th of October, but it's what, 13 degrees?
Yeah,
a bit
about
breezy,
that.
which is why I've got a coat on, but
Yeah.
it's absolutely beautiful day.
It really, really is. Absolutely stunning day. Yeah.
Get your head out of the way so we can
Oh.
see the sign. Yes. Get in.
We made it.
A long drive. We've had about 5 hours, haven't we? And we were actually Scotland when we started. But 5-hour drive, courtesy of Dunk. Bless his little cotton socks, he's out there snapping away.
Oh yeah, there's
It's lovely.
he's potentially set a record for being... Sorry, let me get my shadow out of the way. Potentially set a record for being the most northerly place, or one of the most northerly places to bugger up a camera. Because he took his camera out and the lens fell on the floor and rolled down a bit, hit a car's tyre and then spun round and just kind of stopped under there. So, and he's managed to take some pictures, but it's a bit temperamental and there's an error coming up.
Fingers crossed.
Well, yeah, fingers crossed everything's alright. He seems to be. Oh. That doesn't look too good.
Oh dear. Right, I'm going to get mine out and take some pickies.
Likewise. Right, well then, we've just had our wee mosey round to shop up there, and we've got a whole bunch of goodies, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Doug's tucking into some rum and raisin fudge. What else you got in there? Got a hat, haven't you? Yeah, hat, which I pointed out.
No, don't mention that. I bet we'll do that later.
Alright. Then what you got in there?
Fudge.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of fudge in there,
Oh.
and a fridge magnet as well, because
and
we always get fridge magnets.
Some sew-on badges.
That as well. Ooh. Very nice.
That's
There
where
you
we've
go
just
then.
been.
Yep, there you are. Anyway, we're kind of like along the harbour wall now. Very nice.
Indeed, apart from all the flies.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of flies about. Not quite sure what's going on there, but
I'm going to laugh and open my mouth too wide because I'll eat a whole load of them.
hey, oh, we've got a one-way system going along the harbour wall here. Oh, and it says stop. You gonna stop?
Of course.
Hey. Why does it say stop?
I don't know.
Stop. Method time.
Anyway, yeah, we've got the sign. Sign's just up there. Got the harbour in here because, of course, a lot like many of the towns and villages along this particular bit of the coast of Scotland, they're all like fishing communities, or certainly originally. So yeah, you got harbour there. And then that's looking out towards, oh god, Orkney Islands are in the distance. I forget what this one right at the front here is. You know, it's kind of weird in a sense, standing here, thinking about all the different sort of ships and whatnot that will have been to this place, you know, throughout Jonh O'Groats' history.
Isn't this where one of the ferry to Orkney comes in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, it does. Sure it does. Yeah.
somewhere.
Because you think about it, where else can you go?
And
I was talking about the ferry bit, so I'm sure it comes in here. Well, it's not terribly big though. I think there is something further up that would show you what it is. You're talking about the island of Stroma there?
Oh yeah, that's the one that I couldn't remember the name of.
That's Stroma.
Stroma.
That's the one that's closest. And then the ones you can see behind,
Orkney.
those are the Orkneys.
Yeah, I'll remember the name of them. But it all looks closer than I thought it would.
Yeah, it's only 8 miles.
Yeah, on a map it looks a lot further out, but...
What you're looking at the sea here, this is the Pentland Firth.
Pentland
This
Firth.
is the Pentland Firth.
Ooh.
And this is the water that flows between the North Sea and the Atlantic.
Wee wee.
It's the Atlantic out there, that side, and this is the North Sea over there.
It's pretty blooming calm, to be fair.
That is.
It is today.
It is.
Yeah.
But even if you look at the water, now, you can see there's a
Oh,
swell
yeah.
there, definitely.
Looking at it too long makes you go a bit dizzy.
Yeah. We did see a Royal Navy warship out there.
Yeah.
And-
On the
and
drive.
Yeah, but there's a tanker over there, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of the drive here, it was a bit kind of odd in a sense, because once you got to Wick and past Wick...
Sorry.
He always does that. Yeah, once you get to Wick and past Wick, it's kind of almost like the area just doesn't know what it wants to be. You know, you got sheep in fields with stone walls sort of stuff, which looks quite a bit like the Yorkshire Dales. You got farm buildings which look like the sort of style you'd find in Norfolk. There's then a few electronic boards which looks like the sort of things you'd find on motorways. Yeah, it's just really odd. It's like loads of different things shoved into one area. Really, really odd. And in actual fact, I'd say that the further south you go in Scotland, certainly on the east, the more it looks like Scotland. You know, the further north you come up the east coast, and the less it looks like Scotland, and the more it's just like, it don't know what it wants to be. You know. Anyway, I think we're going to head back into village itself. It is a village, isn't it?
It is a village, but it's mostly the visitor centre. Because
Yeah,
there's lots
it's-
of little shops and information things to
Yeah,
have a
the-
little look around.
Just like Land's End, it's kind of quite a bit commercial. I mean, it's not that commercialised in comparison to
It's a
Land's
different
End.
time of the year, so I imagine in the
That as
summertime
well.
it's going to
That
be
as
heaving
well,
like
yeah. I
Land's
mean,
End.
geez, you can see the amount of people that are up there. Flippin' heck.
It's a bit calmer and less frantic,
Yeah,
which
but
is nice.
I mean, it's nowhere near as commercialised as Land's End, but it's still... There's more here than at the actual furthest point north, which we'll be going to very, very shortly. So you've got our wee memorial over there. Bit of information about it there, but then there's also some information about it on this board here, along with various other different bits and pieces of information, but various other different bits and bobs, including this foghorn.
Dunk's just going to spend a penny. Actually, it's free.
Right, well anyway, the main reason why I got the camera up was to say that we are now nicely refueled, and yeah, we're going to be hitting the road very soon to get ourselves to our next destination.
Indeed. Watch this space.
Yes.
See you
It'll
soon.
probably be even quieter than this. I mean, this
Actually,
place is very quiet, to be fair. But yeah,
It'll be quiet,
our
I
next
imagine.
place will be even quieter. Okay, well at this point it's me and Dunk now waiting for my mum. She's gone into the Christmas shop. Where's the sign? There it is.
It could be hours.
Yeah.
So I'll blow my nose again.
You do that every single time.
Sorry, I can't help it. I got a bit of a bunged up schnoz at the moment.
Just in the distance there, you might be able to make it out. Believe that is Duncansby Lighthouse. Because on the way in, on the way there was a sign that says Duncansby Head 2 miles. So in theory it could well be. That could well be Duncansby Lighthouse. I think it is. Yeah, anyway. Where's she nicking off to? Okay, so we've just come through that, and yeah, this is the bit that says welcome to Jonh O'Groats, so you expect there to be lots through here. The very few things that are actually through here, though, are all closed pretty much. There's one thing that says open over there. But I mean, the thing that I don't get is why would you have that there if everything else is actually down there? Because I mean, like at Land's End, you go through something similar to that, although it's a bit bigger and got shed loads of columns. Yeah, you go through that, and that's where everything is. That's how you get to the sign. That's how you get to all the different shops. That's how you get to someone playing music. Here, I think it's a jewellery shop. Yes, a jewellery shop. It's just, oh jeez. Mind you, I'll tell you one good thing about Jonh O'Groats over Land's End, and that is the fact that you don't have to pay to have your picture taken in front of the sign. Apparently you used to though, didn't you, Mum?
Yes, mind you, probably this time of the year you could go down to Land's End and not have to pay.
No, I reckon you still would. I reckon you still would down there.
I love paperweights.
Really?
Yeah, look at that one there, like a cupcake.
Wow.
I've always loved
CCTV in operation. Probably should be filming. Oh well.
Doesn't matter. They're filming us, filming them, filming us, filming them.
Filming us, filming them. Right, well here we are at our next destination. Dunnet Head.
We've done it.
I was literally about to come on to say that for God's sake.
You just can't help yourself, can you, Dan?
No, you
Well,
just got to
it's
spoil it.
Start again.
We're here at our final destination.
Yeah, Dunnet Head. And you know what that means? We have officially done it. We have officially done all 4 of the furthest points on the compass in mainland Britain.
In 3 months.
And we've done it in 3 months as well. I mean, that's not the quickest anybody's ever done it, but equally, not many people can say that they've done it in 3 months, so...
Quite an achievement, I reckon.
I think so.
Not many people say they've done it at all.
Well, exactly, so... yeah, so this is the furthest point north, the actual furthest point north. And, yeah, here you go, you got...
Most northerly point of mainland Britain.
Welcome.
Furniture.
Oh, for God's sake, he's gone Gallic again. Anyway, you got a lighthouse there. Bit of information. And then a summit viewpoint up there, which is where we're going to head to in a mo. Right, well, here are some of the birds which you may well potentially see off Dunnet Head. Don't think we're going to be seeing many, if any of them. Caught you sneezing on camera for the second time. Oh jeez. Anyway, speaking of cameras, is yours up to anything yet?
Gives you hell. Let's try again.
Yeah, still having a bit of a trouble with it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyway, while he's dealing with that, I'll show you out here. So we're up, yeah, we're up quite a bit higher now. Yeah, and
this is the summit view at Dunnet Head.
Summit view at Dunnet Head. Got a bit of information there about, yeah, about how that all used to be military type stuff, and yeah. So I'm a bit out of breath. I decided to run all the way up this. Anyway, it's a bad view.
It's amazing.
Oh, I just stepped in that. Could get one of your panoramic pictures going.
Well, it wouldn't get a 360. It doesn't even get a 180.
Oh.
Because otherwise that would be so thin and small. I could get a few 360s perhaps.
I'll do a panoramic job.
It's best if you do it without.
Gosh, it is chilly up here. It is
Look how
chilly.
bleak and barren it is over that way.
Cool, yeah.
There's
Barely in.
hills in the distance. All you can hear is like the wind.
There we are, so I've just done a wee panoramic for you using the wireless shooting grip. Set it up as a little tripod. Did get a quick picky on my phone of it, so just in case you're wondering about what the setup looked like. Yeah, it's cold.
It's definitely got a bit colder.
Wind's
Yeah.
getting up and it's a bit of a cool
And
breeze.
we're up higher as well, obviously.
There's
so
rain
that's
out
not
over
gonna help.
there.
Yeah. Right, let's go check these thingies out and get back to the car. Okay, so we've got this here. That's one of these things. Actually, hang on. Ordnance Survey. Ah, right, so this must be what they used for when they were mapping country. And we've got this here. Do we know what this is?
We don't know what it is, but we think that there must be a chamber below because you've got air vent.
Ah. Wee. Something special. They've got whatever this was. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely Ordnance Survey, that one up there. And this is definitely Differ.
Aye.
Tell you something, you look at some of these like that, it just looks like a plain loo block.
Oh, it might be.
Well, it could have been,
It
yeah.
could be the toilet block, couldn't it? Because it's right on the end.
Yeah. But I mean, again, you got like that. I mean, not all of these would have been loo blocks. Obviously, it's probably that one because that's quite a small one, and that's just kind of put on the end. But yeah, that would have had vehicles in at some point. That's a bigger one, so I'm guessing store maybe.
Maybe.
Or would these have been stores? Because obviously they're living quarters as well, somewhere. So.
Well, that's kind of, yeah, that might be that's more of a place where they would be stationed, wouldn't it? Because you've got like got windows and things.
Yeah.
And air vents.
And
so-
vents.
And the same over there.
Yeah. And then that again could have been a loo
The
block.
entrance is shielded off, isn't it? So you've got steps up there to the door. And then
See if what's up here?
within a way in.
Tower.
Base of a tower.
There you go then.
Hang
I
on.
mean, it would have been in the way for tanks anyway, but
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm going to have to.
God, my nose is getting cold. So is yours by the looks of things.
Yeah.
And there's a dunk.
If that's the base of a tower, it might have been like a radar or something like that, perhaps.
Maybe.
But don't forget, I mean, this is the quick route through from the North Sea to the Atlantic. And if you were trying to watch who was coming through, if it was German vessels or something or other, this would be the place to spot them. That's for
Alright.
sure. And there, if you think about it, you're up quite high, So it'd be easy to see anything trying to get through the channel.
Yeah. A couple bathtubs for you if you're interested. And you're out this way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, right, yeah. Cast iron job.
So we've got Thurso just over there. So we're going to head across to there and then zip down the A9 back to cottage.
What?
I don't believe it. I've just checked my phone and I got bleeding 4G. 4G up here! I couldn't get absolutely any service whatsoever in flipping Glenetiv. That's when we needed it, because I wanted to Google the Bond picture. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, pop up man, go check it out. You got 4G here?
That's because you're high up. You get lots of signal. Glenetiv's right down in the valley. No chance. You're surrounded by big hills and mountains and things. I'm getting in, I'm getting cold.
Oh! Here, look.
Highland Coos! Look at these things!
Charlie.
What a day, eh? What a day. Jeez. Yeah, we left. Oh God, what was it? I'm so tired, I can't even remember. Dunnet Head. We left Dunnet Head at about 3ish, and got to Drumnadrocky, which is just the other side of Inverness. Got to there about 6, half 6. Stopped off there, had a bite to eat. Oh, it's a very nice garlic bread, I must say. Yeah, before they'd do the final hour or so back here to Lundy. Yeah, it's been a full-on day today. But yeah, well worth it, most definitely. Anyway, all that's left to do now is thank you all for watching and say that we'll see you on the next one. Cheerio, bye for now.